Welcome to a Between Bites Piecemeal episode. Piecemeal is a podcast hosted by the Emily Program, and Between Bites are short episodes addressing topics you want to know more about. Piecemeal covers topics related to body image, eating disorders, and how society may influence our thinking. Please use your discretion when listening and reach out for support as needed. I'm your host, Jillian Lampert, and for Between Bites, you get just me. Welcome. Today's topic is all about reasons to keep doing the hard work of recovery, the why of it all. Many people question themselves when they are working to recover from an eating disorder. Why am I doing this thing that is so hard? So today we're going to talk about why. So let's start with that. Recovery from an eating disorder can be very difficult. These are tenacious illnesses. They don't happen overnight and they don't get better overnight. It takes time, it takes a lot of hard work, and it's worth it. Some of the reasons that it feels so difficult are really rooted in how these illnesses impact the brain and how it impacts our thinking. Eating disorders, like I said, just don't happen overnight. They're usually a gradual erosion of our relationship with food and with our body. Our thoughts change as our eating and activity change. And when these changes are around eating less, eating more, eating erratically, or are fueled by fear, what will this food do to me? What will people think? Our internal experience changes around food in our bodies. When we concentrate on something, we see so many more details, maybe something we never noticed before. And when the brain is undernourished or erratically nourished, and we're concentrating on our bodies, we tend to perseverate or continually return to focusing on small things with our body, our food, other people's food, people's responses to us, and so on. These sort of fear and anxiety fueled thoughts teach our brain to equate food and our bodies with discomfort and the eating disorder behaviors with safety. Even though this sense of safety with the eating disorder is false, instead, the eating disorder will try to make everything feel unsafe, with it as the only safe harbor. That deteriorates our sense of joy, of self, of connection, of health, and ultimately can be deadly. At the same time, or sort of in part because of all this shift in our thinking, recovery work can be hard and tiring and scary and feel impossible. So if you're struggling with questions of sort of why recover, let's just dive into some possible reasons why. I would say there are so many more reasons to pursue and stick with recovery than I could possibly list. And also, your reasons are unique to you. The reasons of your loved one to recover are unique to them. I've worked with people with eating disorders for over 30 years now and have heard a widely ranging array of reasons people have to keep trying. And I would very generally summarize the themes of these reasons as number one, I'm working to pursue recovery for someone else. And number two, I'm working to pursue recovery for me. And both are valid, both can be helpful, neither are wrong. You might want to recover for your partner, your child, your parents, your friends, future opportunities for school, for sport, for work. The list goes on. You might want to have inner peace. You might want your life back. You want the noise in your head to stop around food and weight and body and self. You want the ability to join friends or family at a meal out or a movie or a walk or a party. You want the ability to fall asleep without listing what the next day will be like in eating disorder terms or beating yourself up for what today was like. You might want the pain to be less, the freedom and joy to be more. Again, it goes on and on. There's so many possible reasons. And it's okay for the reasons to change, and you don't have to have them all at once. That's a long list that I just rattled off. You might have a new reason tomorrow. You might find a new reason in 5 minutes. You might struggle to keep going or to keep that reason in mind this minute, the next minute, tomorrow, next week, next month, whatever. It's okay to have your motivation ebb and flow. It's okay to feel like you can't do this, and you can do this. When you get overwhelmed by the why should I even recover, one of the things I've seen help people is to take a breath, blow it out, take another breath, blow that one out, and keep doing that as you think of just one reason you kind of like, even just a little, and let that be enough for the moment. And you can keep doing that. You can keep coming back to that. And if you have a slip or a lapse or a relapse, it doesn't mean that you have wrecked that reason for recovery or that you can't start again. Life is a series of starting again every time. One of the things you can do to help yourself, and some people don't like this one, I know, is to let someone in. Tell someone what reasons you have for recovery. Ask them to listen. Maybe remind you of these reasons or one of those reasons when you're struggling. Ask them if they have any ideas for reasons. I bet they do. And with all that's happening in the world right now, it's really clear that people need each other. It's okay to need each other. It helps us all when we need each other and we let each other in and we reach out to connect with someone. You might be thinking, how do I let someone in? You might be thinking, I don't like letting people in. It can be as simple as saying to someone, hey, can we talk? I really need to talk about why I'm trying to recover from this eating disorder. Let them in, let them listen. Maybe you send them a text, maybe you write them an email, maybe you leave a note on a mirror that you share with them, maybe you tell them in person, whatever it is. Reach out. Take that leap of courage to reach out. You are carrying a great burden. If you're struggling with an eating disorder, it's a great burden. It's really heavy. Letting someone in makes that load just a little bit lighter, and there's a really good chance it'll feel a little bit less lonely too. So lastly, I want you to hear this. At this point in my life and my career, I've talked to, I've had the honor to talk to hundreds, maybe thousands of people who kept saying yes to recovery from an eating disorder. And they all have the same strong theme to their experience. They say something like, it's the hardest thing I've ever done, and it's the best thing I've ever done, or it's the thing I'm most proud of. It's hard, it's possible, even when I thought it wasn't possible for me. Keep going. It's possible for you. And I don't know. I mean, that seems like a really good reason to keep going to me. That if that's the shared experience of people who have experienced recovery from an eating disorder, then that's an awesome thing to have waiting for you. But keep going. It's worth it. It's okay. You can do this. And let someone in. And as always, if you or someone you know might have an eating disorder, please reach out for help. Please don't do this alone. Keep in mind, recovery is possible. There's a ton of whys for recovery. You can do this. It's okay if your why changes. Let somebody into your why. If you have a topic you'd like to see discussed on Between Bites, drop us a line and let us know. If you've enjoyed today's episode of Piecemeal, please subscribe, rate, or leave a review on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen. Learn more about us at emilyprogram.com or find the Emily Program on social media. Piecemeal is produced by the amazing podcast team at the Emily Program. Until next time, take care. Thanks for listening.